Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel Stocks for Everyone. Someone in the comment section asked to create a video on small cap data center stocks. So in today's video, let us look at why data center sector is booming and also like what's the growth projection for next 5 years for this sector, and also 5 small cap stocks from this sector, and few pointers that we need to consider before buying any of the stocks from this sector or in general, right? So without further delay, let's get started. So if you look at why data center sector is booming, then it's mainly because of the high demand for computing infrastructure from sectors like AI, fintech, e-commerce, and streaming platforms, right? And if you look at the market size of current installed data center capacity in India is approximately around 1250 megawatt, and which is projected to be like 4 times in next 5 years, that is 5000 megawatt by 2030. So if this sector itself can grow, then stocks that are related to this sector might obviously grow. But do you think all the stocks will grow at the same pace? No, definitely not. So there are few things that we need to consider and we'll discuss at the end of the video. And if you look at the investment opportunity in this sector, then over 2 lakh crore is expected to flow into this ecosystem. And if you look at the growth drivers for this sector, then it's the government initiatives such as India AI Mission, rising cloud adoption, and 5G rollout, and expansion of digital public infrastructure. And now let us look at 5 stocks from this sector. But please mind that we don't intend to give you any buy or sell recommendations. So you do your own research. Again, at the end of the day, it's your own money. We are not SEBI registered. So please consult your financial advisor before taking any investment decision. This video is only for educational purpose. So first stock in this list is Orient Technologies. So if you look at what Orient does, then it operates in IT infrastructure and services, serving like your banking and financial services, and also telecom, government, and healthcare sectors. And if you look at the data center revenue contribution, so it contributed around 25% of the revenue of FY25, which is up from 16% in FY21, right? And if you look at their recent execution, so they executed around 12 crore enterprise data center project, and their order book currently stands at 4140 crores. If you look at their main focus areas, then they are mainly focusing on cloud, DaaS, and recurring contracts. So if you want to know what is DaaS, that is DaaS, then that is device as a service. So here it's mainly a subscription based model for IT devices and services. So what it does, it will reduce your upfront costs and it creates recurring revenue, right? So this recurring revenue is the main focus of any data center stocks or any IT solutions companies, right? And if you look at their partnerships, then they have the partnerships with many big enterprises like Dell, HP, then Nutanix, Cisco, and with these they are having a role of designing and managing enterprise data centers, right? And if you look at their Q1 FY26 sales, then it grew at 43% year on year. EBITDA margin stood at 8%, and which was mainly impacted by early investments in security operations center. And if you look at their valuation stands at PE of 38 versus 5-year median PE of 27. So now this stock is looking more expensive than its median PE. If we look at the second stock, it is aurionpro Solutions. So this company operates in banking and fintech and technology innovation group. So basically this company has two verticals, that is your banking and fintech solutions and also TAG. If you want to know what's TAG, then TAG handles data centers, smart mobility, and emerging tech solutions. So within TAG, data center segment contributed around 1/3 of revenue, and this company specializes in high value complex data center projects with focus on execution quality. If you look at their partnerships or clients, then it works with governments, banks, and enterprise technology clients. So when you say enterprise technology, like your big companies, right? And if you look at their Q1 FY26 revenue, then it grew at 29% year on year, and EBITDA margin stood at 20.2%, which is good. And if you look at growth guidance, then they're giving growth guidance of 25 to 30% on year-on-year basis. That's for your FY26, and they're also saying that they'll maintain their margins above 20%, which is really good if they can really do it. And valuation, that is current PE stands at 31 versus 5-year median PE of 30, so which is almost in line with their median PE, right? And also to what the growth guidance that they are suggesting, PE looks fair. But guys, you'll never know if they will be able to execute what they said, right? So please do your own research before blindly investing based on their guidance or based on this video, right? And if you look at third stock, that is E2E Networks, and if you look at what they do, they run an AI first cloud platform, and they're also impelled with MIT. If you don't know what MIT is, then it's Ministry of Electronics and IT. And if you want to know what is AI first cloud platform, then this is specifically designed to support AI and ML workloads, offering computing, storage, and model development optimized for AI applications. This platform is purely for AI and ML workloads, right? Their data centers is in Noida and Chennai, and they host almost around 3.9K high performance process, and 3000 are already building. It provides cloud computing, storage, and AI model development services. And if you look at their partnerships, so they have partnership with Nvidia, L&T, government organizations, other big enterprises, and also startups. So L&T holds some good amount of shares in this company. You might go ahead and verify that info also. And if you look at their Q1 FY26 revenue, it stood at 36 crores, which was down almost 12.6% year on year. EBITDA margin stood at 29.1%. And if you look at their guidance, so they're saying that they would be expecting their monthly recurring revenue to be around 32 to 38 crore by FY26. So even if they get 30 crores, then on year basis it would be 360 crores, right? So these monthly recurring revenue are the main part of revenue for any company that is providing subscription based models. So if this can be achieved by them, then I think there would be a lot of growth in this company. But again, we need to wait and see, because last 2 quarters of this company was not actually good. And also if you look at their PE is trading at 218, and 5-year median PE was 75. And if they can really grow at a faster pace to what they're projecting, then we need to look at the valuation metrics to understand that, right? And fourth stock in this list is Bajel Projects. So if you don't know this stock, this comes under your Bajaj group. So specifically under Bajaj Electrical Limited. And if you look at them, then they are the EPC player in power infrastructure, transmission lines, substations, cabling, and distribution networks. They are diversifying into data centers and battery storage. In FY25, they entered data center space with Navi Mumbai substation project. And if you look at their partnerships, they work with industrial and infrastructure clients, and they also leverage their high voltage expertise, right? And if you look at the revenue growth, then it reported 122% of revenue growth, and they also have order book of 3,600 crores. If you look at the strategic roadmap, then it's called as Rasta 2030, and which mainly focuses on EPC, data centers, battery storage, and industrial infrastructure. And if you look at the capex targets, then they're planning to modernize their Ranjangaon facility and digitalize the project execution, right? And if you look at the valuation stands at 176 price to earning, which is high, versus their 5-year median of 160. So this stock always traded at high valuation, and even now it's at high valuation. We should see how this goes for this stock. And if we look at the fifth stock, it is Netweb Technologies India. If you look at what they do, they design and build high performance computing and AI systems for government, defense, research, and large enterprises. Data center servers are key growth area for this company, and their product range includes 200 plus models for speed, energy efficiency, and reliability. And if you look at the Q1 FY26 revenue, it doubled to 300 crores, and EBITDA margin stood at 14.9%. And if you look at their debt, so they are actually debt free, and they have cash balance of 47 crores. And AA Projects is currently contributing around 1/3 of their total revenue. And if you look at their partners, then it has a very big client list or partners list. So they partner with top global technology companies including Intel Americas, AMD, Samsung India Electronics, Nvidia, and Seagate India. And they also serve diverse client base. It includes your government and defense like your Indian Air Force, Ministry of Defense, HAL, Railtel, also educational institutes like IISc, IIT, IIT Madras, and BFSI clients like Society General, NPCI, Graviton, and enterprise IT and technology firms like your big players Infosys, TCS, Nokia, HCL, and also now in news that's Zoho, and also other clients. If you look at their order book stands at 700 crores. Project pipeline they have around 4,000 crores, which is in pipeline, and growth guidance they have given 35 to 40%. But don't get amused because this stock is trading at a PE of 177 and its 5-year median PE is around 115. So it's trading at a very high PE. And if you want to look at few things that you need to consider before buying any of these stocks or any stocks in general, then see, data center sector is poised to grow when it comes to long term because of the capacity, cloud adoption, AI demand, which is increasing rapidly. But what you need to consider is, even though this sector can grow at a faster pace, all companies will not grow and all companies will not benefit equally. So whatever stock that you choose is what that matters, and at what price you choose is what matters, right? So companies are trading at very high valuations. So you need to look at their growth projections, their management optimism, and also their efficiency. And if you believe in management, if you believe their governance is good, then you can pick up some stock which is at a valuation that is reasonable to their growth rate. So that's what I want to let you know. Look at all the fundamental aspects, go through their balance sheets, and track their execution, and then pick some stock, right? If you want a video on any of your favorite stocks, like in-depth analysis video or growth projections, so then please let me know in the comment section below. This video was not fundamental analysis, so this video was saying about 5 small cap stocks in this sector, right? This was, you can look at it as an intro video for data centers stocks. But let me know, and if you find this effort useful, then please hit that like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of these videos. If you want to look at top 10 stocks that are trading at a low PE and which is giving very high growth projections, then look at our recent videos. You can find it in the comment section below and also in the video description. If you want to look at SME stocks that are growing at high pace with high growth projections, then you can look at that also in the description below. Thank you guys. We'll meet you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.